All right. Hello. This is the July 10th, 2024 live stream. And let me get my screen ready here. Hopefully this is non-copyright music. I have clean copyright-free music. Hopefully this is non-copyright music. Leave the webcam off here. Alright, so coming into today, I do want to note that we do have Fed Chairman Powell testifying at 10 o'clock, and we do have these yellow news later at 10:30 and during the afternoon session, which I would not be streaming. So the one thing to just note here is that we do have Powell speaking at 10. So like I said, from yesterday, the price action today is just a little is different. So if London low really is the low of the day today, then just keep that in mind. But like I said, anything can happen, because like compared to just noticing what happened yesterday, it's just after seeing how Powell just basically just chopped up the market while he was talking, it was just really low probability conditions. But here we are really close to previous day high. So I am anticipating previous day high to be ran, but one thing to note is that ES has already taken out previous day high. So as of right now there is SMT, but I would wait to see Powell speak, and after he speaks, if we displace lower, then that will really confirm the SMT to me. But as of right now, this SMT right now is to me it's minor, because I feel like if Powell speaks, it could go either direction. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Based on if this 4-hour candle were to close right now, if this 4-hour candle were to close right now, what can we anticipate for us to take out this low or this high or low? I can anticipate for us to take out this high, right? And you want to go onto the lower time frames to see if we have any supporting ideas of us taking out that 4-hour high. So we have this 1-hour FEG here, and this 30-minute FEG, and we even have this 15-minute FEG. So there's market open, and let's just watch where it takes us. So like I said, I'm gonna reinstate my rules once again. I don't like trading the first 30 minutes of the open. It's just too volatile for me. Let me pull up the S&T charts to show you guys why I don't like trading it. Here, ES, or sorry, not ES, but YM took out the high here while while ES hasn't taken it yet. Usually pay attention to prices on this Monday morning. One indice will be going the complete opposite of the other, which is kind of wonky. But yeah, just like I said, not much news not much to anticipate here for today. We can see prices take out previous day high, but that is if you can hold this 1 hour FEG here, and depending on how this 4 hour closes and where Fed power speak takes us. So let's just see. I could mark out London lows here. London lows. Tomorrow, I don't want to, anticipate or think too much into it, but I am anticipating like a Thursday high of the week type of scenario, where CPI numbers takes us up, and then we continue lower. Just the reason why I'm anticipating lower here is because there's not the strength to the upside here is just not as strong. Like, we're not going up like how we were going up here. This is strength, but here it's kind of very, very interesting. So who knows, might be thinking too much into it, but yeah, just notice what we do here in the open. So we take prices down here. It looks like we are continuing lower, or not continuing lower, but it looks like we could be reversing. That SMT still is into play, intact with previous day high. ES takes out previous day high, however NQ doesn't. So there's that higher time frame SMT. And if we are gonna close bullishly on this close bearishly on this 4 hour candle, then London lows could be a drop in liquidity. But yeah, you can't anticipate too much in these market conditions, just because it's very low probability. There's no red news voters, and the major news events occurring this week is occurring near the end of the week. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is gonna be just setting up for that move. While we wait for the news at 10, let's play some chess, shall we? Play some chess, please. Just to get my mind going. White move. Let me go here. Nice. Okay, so black to move here. So do I want to move this rook and have this bishop attack here, or do I want to move here and then have no one attack it? Go here. Okay, that's the move. Here. Here I'm not really. Here this will be in check. Go here. So it does look like we are displacing lower. Just watch, just wait. We still have about like 20 minutes left, so there's no need, or I have no need to trade right now. Status will present itself, but just allow prices to just do its thing for the first 30 minutes is what's going in my head right now. Let's play a 10-minute game, shall we? here, I can match that. I can go here and move them. So if I move up this pawn here, he takes with this, I take here, and then he takes, and then I'll be down position. This here actually. So NQ is a lot weaker here on compared to the rest of the indices. Notice how ES is the one that took out that previous day high. NQ didn't, and look how weak we are compared to ES. Just something to note. I cannot let him take that square. I cannot allow that square to be taken. This square. If he goes here, I have to block off his bishop, because if he takes this and my bishop's, so I take here now, and then he can just leave this square, and then I'll be kind of screwed. But I have with this pawn, so I can move this here now. Continue to reinforce my reign here in the center, and this is a free pawn now. Free pawn for me to take. If he doesn't move up any of these, I can kick out my queen here. Why would he do that? Now he's in check. Okay. Is there a strat to that? What did he do? I mean, he can take. Oh, he takes my. Not here now. Oh wait. Did I? Okay, that was kind of a fast game. Let's do this. Oh, he's giving me the center pieces. Oh wait, oh no, I didn't. I attacked that. So if he moves back his queen here, okay, now see, I can take that knight now. Because now he's forced to F up his pawn position. His pawn structure is a little bit skewed. I can develop my knight, my bishop here, I'm sorry. He can't move there because my knight, what can he do? Here? And then he takes my thing, so I can just scooch up. Or if he goes here, I can. Here's my move now. Okay. Interesting. I'm developing my pieces right now while he's just moving his queen. He's still trolling. Yeah, I still have... Okay, there's a lot of wasted moves. Set to play. Gonna connect my pawns here. This pawn is hanging. So this pawn's the reason why this pawn's here is because I want to protect these two squares. And it kind of prevents them from going here. And yeah, let me see if I can push up this pawn though. Looks like he's not. I can't actually push up this pawn because interesting move. He goes here now. Does he want to trade? I don't think it's good for him to trade here. Okay. So look at this. See that? Look at that nasty wick. This is why I wait for candle closures, just because of this scenario playing out. So at the time, this was a fully closed black candle, down closed candle. Now look how much we repriced. We repriced back pretty well. So now this is a hanging pawn. I can take this pawn now. Attack that. Rook. He probably wants to switch his rook here. Oh. Free rook. Okay. Interesting. I should probably connect my rooks here, kick out this rook. Do I have to do that? No, I don't think I have to. Oh wait, he just hung his queen. I want to game review that. That was an interesting. Strikes at the center counter. Okay. You missed it. Oh, so developing is okay. This. You allowed the opponent to force. Oh, so the reason why this is a bad move is because his bishop can just take my. Okay. All downhill from here. So let's see if it tries to trades into like a 4-minute FVG or some sort. 2-minute FVG. Trades into a 2-minute FVG. Alright, so previous day high did end up getting taken. That's nice to see. So that SMT didn't hold. See if we have any the strength of this move. Let's see if our we don't have. It's gonna be interesting. Hey, these are probably, this day is probably just gonna be a day of just tape reading, to be honest. I could go over my trades from yesterday again for the next 10 minutes, just so I can get my mind really prepared for this open at 10 here. See, so we still have Fed Chairman testifying. Just wait for that. So this trade was based off of the 15-minute power of 3 that would take this candle's high. Take an entry at 2-minute FEG reduces the risk, so there's no reason for me to take the entry at the 1 hour FEG. Yeah. a trade on after we failed to make. So based on this 15-minute candle's power of 3 here, and it aligns with the 30-minute power of 3. So if we align time frame alignment on the 2-minute time frame, we displaced. That's my entry pattern, but we did retrace back inside the 10-minute FEG, and that's what created this 15-minute candle's big wick. So coming into that 2-minute FEG, when prices retraces back inside the 2-minute FEG, I take my entry, and then I'm targeting that 15-minute high. The next one was Tuesday. This is actually yesterday, so 4 hour, 1 hour, 30-minute have the same objective. We retrace back inside 3-minute FEG, and then we get stopped out. Young, dumb, and broke. I could have my stop loss at that 1-minute FEG low there. Based on that 15-minute candle's power of 3, I can anticipate for the low to be taken. There's a 3-minute FEG. We close back below a 3-minute FEG again, so we're disrespecting that FEG. We come back into the 3-minute SIBI, and we displace lower. This is during the lunch session. Oh yeah, that was one of my trades. That was one of my trades this past week. Or not past week, but this week. Oh, what's up, Debbie? Turtle soup. We'll see if this is a turtle soup. But like I said, I want to wait till the Fed chairman speaks, so I'm just tape reading as of right now. So yeah, it's just very interesting. Price very interesting, in a very interesting state. Look at that 1 minute, jeez. So that SMT didn't end up holding, but we'll see folks here. We have about 3 minutes left to the closure. 2 weeks ago was 2 weeks ago was here. Candle closures will tell us if it will be a super nut. Says here, if this 50-minute candle were to close right now, I can anticipate the low to be taken. But do we have any supporting ideas of us taking that low? We don't have any FEGs on the lower time frame, so there's no need for me to rush into a trade. If the setup doesn't like pan out, then there's no need to force anything, even if you can anticipate for prices to go a certain direction. Nothing is ever certain, so if you have rules that can support the idea of it, taken, then you'll only take it. Then you'll take the setup. But if there's if your setup doesn't, if you don't have that setup, then you don't take that trade. You don't have to force anything. Coming into the morning today, on June 24, 2024, Monday, notice we took out previous week's low, which was my high time frame objective. I then decided to only trade on the lower time frame models. Oh, I recapped this trade already. I should do this week then, June 17th. So we have the closure in about 10 seconds here. So just based on this 30-minute, an hour, and 4-hour high, I'm anticipating for this 4-hour FEG here to be a breakaway gap as of right now. Just based on how we closed there, I can anticipate for the high to be taken here on the 4-hour. On the 1 hour as well, I can anticipate for us to take out this 1-hour high and this 30-minute high as well. It's just, do I have a setup that lines up? And plus we have power speaking as of right now, so there's no need to rush into a trade. You can there's no need for you to take anything, but you can tape read and say, hey, I'm anticipating this high to be ran because this fair value gap here, this 4-hour fair value gap should be left as a breakaway gap. We should complete this objective first before retracing. That's just what's going on in my mind right now, but we'll see if we retrace or not. We'll see. I want to mark out the 10 o'clock open here. So there's a 10 o'clock open. I do have a friend that bases his trade right off at 10, so I would like to see how he manages it here. Is he targeting the CRT of this high, the candle's high here, or I don't know. So after taking out previous day high, without no setups allowing itself for me to take, I'd like to trade lower time frame models and just tape read if there's no models playing out for me. Yeah, so we can see if today, what if today is the template where London creates the low of the day. So, not really not that much in a rush. And notice how this 8-hour close as well. So we have in confluence the 4-hour, that 1 hour, the 30-minute, and even the 8-hour. They all have the same objective, which is to take out this 8-hour high first. But what can prices retrace into that can help us continue higher from that. On the 15-minute time frame, there's no FEGs on the 15-minute time frame that can support the idea. Maybe this one, but it's prior. There's this 1 hour FEG as well, but there's that 5-minute FEG. Where's that 5-minute FEG aligned? So that 5-minute FEG, okay, not taking that though. Would have liked to just watch price. There's no need to force anything. So if I were to recap June 17th to June 21st trades, so on Tuesday of June 18th AM session coming into today, I was anticipating for prices to be choppy, very back and forth, because we had an expansion on Monday. So notice this expansion on Monday. Oh, this is a trade that I liked. So we had this bearish closure on this 30-minute candle, and notice how we created this candle after coming into a 30-minute FEG. So we have a reason why we created that bullish bearish candle. So on the lower time frames, you want to see if there's any supporting ideas of us taking out that 30-minute low. And even on the 4 hour here, I want to see if this 4 hour objective has already been taken too. No, okay, so 4 hour objective hasn't been taken out yet. And we just had deeper retracement inside that 30-minute FEG. So 4 hour objective still in play. Basing our trades off that 30-minute FEG, 30-minute power of 3, there is a 5-minute FEG that supports the idea of us taking out that 30-minute low. So prices retraces back inside that 5-minute FEG. I take my entry at the new day opening gap that's within the 5-minute FEG, and I have my stop loss. I believe it was at the 5-minute FEG's open, so here, and I'm targeting, like I said, I'm targeting that 30-minute low, the H's lows and the 4 hour lows. And my final TP was, I just set up some standard deviations, and notice how my standard deviations aligns with the H's lows, that -1. So back to the actual live charts, we just took out 4 hour high and that hourly high, so objective has been taken on the 4 hour candle. So now we can anticipate a retrace back inside this 4 hour FEG. So after we took out that objective, now I can see us retrace if we are going to retrace. It's a lot of if-then statements, but that's just how trading works. No need for me to force anything, like I said before. I'm going to learn my lesson from yesterday and leave with that. So this was a solid banger of a trade, actually. I do believe I could have actually I'm sorry, excuse me. I do believe I could have whatchamacallit, I could have, yeah, bruh, I could have pyramided here, just based on this hourly closure. But let's see where that hour closed. So yeah, I could have pyramided here. I'm pretty sure you could have pyramided once prices gets into here, and then you move your stops to break even. So it wouldn't have been a bad pyramid, because we're like, again, we're also coming back inside that 10 o'clock open, which is not bad. This trade, I give it an A plus, solid trade. I knew today was coming into that certain day here. I was anticipating lower conditions, and I was trading lower time frame models, executed with that plan in mind, which was good. So coming into the morning, I was favoring sell side. We displaced lower, closing below a 4-hour busy on the 4-hour time frame. Why didn't I not show that? Oh, well. This allowed me to have the insight and thought that we would be seeking lower prices. I was not able to catch any of the moves lower during the morning session. However, I waited for some sort of retracement during the PM session, and we began we retraced back inside a 15-minute fair value gap and began to sell off. Pay attention to that 15-minute power of 3. So this is that 15-minute candle power of 3 I'm talking about. Once on the 5-minute time frame, we were respecting 5-minute fair value gaps and displacing lower. I took an entry at the 1:30 p.m. open when prices retraced back inside a 5-minute FEG. So this is the 5-minute FEG here, and I take my entry based off that 5-minute FEG, and I'm targeting that 15-minute low. So we don't take out that 15-minute low yet. We retrace back inside that 5-minute FEG, and I take my partials at the 15-minute low, and I ended up taking my, I think, full entry off at that second TP here. And you can, like I said, you can still set up standard deviations here and use them as targets. Alright, so the trade right after that was actually based on this 15-minute power of 3. And based on this 15-minute candle, I can anticipate for us to take out that 15-minute high. So taking out that 15-minute high was my objective. We disrespected a 15-minute busy. We closed above it, and we also displaced on the 5-minute time frame. So we created a 5-minute busy. We retraced back inside it. That's my entry, targeting the 15-minute high. I'm buying below the 1:30 p.m. open and 1:45 p.m. open as well. So I have that in mind with power of 3. Partials are off and trades move to break even at that 15-minute high. Final TP would have been at that rebalance of the 15-minute fair value gap here. And yeah, that's a solid trade actually. So let's see what is happening on the lower time frames here, or in the live charts actually. This hard EDM is okay. Let me just finish up this thing. So on the higher time frame, I was anticipating for us to take out previous day low, and we would not, and we would have to respect the 4-hour fair value gap if we were to continue lower. So here I was anticipating that daily low to be taken based on the daily power of 3. We have the 4-hour fair value gap here, and on the lower time frames, I base my trade off of this. Pay attention to how this. I believe this is a 1-hour. Yeah, this is a 1-hour candle, not 4-hour candle. And we can anticipate for the next hourly candle to take its low. So with that in mind, you want to go into the lower time frames, and this 15-minute candle's actually, this 15-minute candle's low and 15-minute candle's power of 3 also aligns with this 1-hour power of 3. So there's time frame alignment there. So we base our trades off the 15-minute power of 3 and 1-hour power of 3. And when I take my trades off the 15-minute power of 3, I can take entries sub 5-minute sub-minute fair value gaps. So there's a 3-minute FEG here that supports the idea of us going lower to attack the 1-hour / 15-minute low. we enter it at the 3-minute FEG, and like I said, this is a higher time frame model because we still have previous day low intact. We've shown respect to the 4-hour FEG on the 1-hour time frame, and I'm just getting my entries based on the 15-minute power of 3. So this is a solid trade. I give this one an A+. This Thursday actually was a solid. This day or this week actually was a solid week. Let me see what week that is. June 17th, but I want to see if it's the second week or the third week. So it was the third week. So third week's price action is usually pretty clean. Super nice. So Powell is taking us higher for as of right now. So he's taking us higher as he speaks. And yeah, not too bad. Man, I wish I could listen to some actual music, but freaking doesn't allow me. So I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted. Why is Discord not opening? That's interesting. Oh, there we go. I just had to open up Task Manager and it would start working. So YM is lacking in strength here compared to NQ and ES. It's always been lacking, to be honest. We haven't even made all-time highs yet on NYM if you look at the charts, on the YM charts. Let's see what the dollar is doing. Okay, so 15-minute candle just closed here. And what can we anticipate for this 15-minute candle to do here? Can we anticipate for us to take out the high or this low? Just looking at based off that, I can anticipate for us to take out that 15-minute high. It's just we would have to retrace inside a 5-minute FEG. 5-minute FEG here, and stop loss would have to be 30. Oh, that's not even a bad stop loss. So that's a 101. But based on this 5-minute candle here, I can anticipate for this 5-minute fat rally gap to be a breakaway gap, just based on the closures. But if it doesn't act as a breakaway gap, then we could see higher prices, or there's lower prices for there. I take that. Decisions to make. Let's just note that. So that could have been an entry there. I didn't take this entry though. I was just taking a look at it. But like I said, we can anticipate this 15-minute high to be taken. But I'm not gonna enter this because I'm gonna learn from yesterday, and trading at all-time highs is just not something I want to do. So let's just have this set up there again. So I didn't take this here. Note that I didn't take this. It's just in theory. like this. So we would do this swing. I like to trade it because it is fast. Okay. How do I reply to this? Nice. So what are the price for? Should have been a simple trade, but I overcomplicated it. It was at all-time highs, so I was anticipating it to drop into. This is the 15-minute time frame, I believe. Yeah, 15-minute time frame. Okay, my friend. What do I say? Powell speaking, is just so booty cheeks. That candle right there is right at 10 actually. There's just that 15-minute candle here. I wouldn't have anticipated it for us to take out the high to be honest. Based on that 15-minute candle, I would have just sat out. It's just the 30-minute, hour, and 4-hour. We did have it in mind that we were gonna take out those highs. It's just a matter of like when are we going to do that, and I don't see what we even retraced into for us to take out the high, because I mean, like, is this the order block? You know what I mean? Like, it's just so, I would rather not risk anything. So my hypothetical trade did not pan out. Like I said, power speaking is just booty cheeks. No good. It's not good at all. So we did turn that inversion into an inversion fair value gap. An inversion fair value gap. As a moment. That's a little information. Splitting bar for real. Alright, so here, like I said, we could we could see a retrace now into that 4 hour FEG because we've taken out that 4 hour objective. See, so how I stated how this 4 hour fair value gap would act as a breakaway gap, and we wouldn't take out, and we would do something like this, open and then take out that high first. I anticipated that happening instead of us, you know, opening, retracing, and then taking out the high. I didn't see that happening, just based on the candle closures and understanding when a breakaway gap is going to form and when not. But like I said, I'm probably just still gonna just continue to rate tape read this, because this is no good. This is no good. No good. Like, we can see a turtle soup, but I would only like to see a confirmation of a turtle soup once we get displacement lower. But yeah, nothing to really do here. Nothing to do here on the markets as of right now. Ooh, should I do the finishing up my liquidity concepts on stream today with you guys, or with myself? Because I don't think anybody's on stream right now. Sooner or later there will be. I'm gonna talk into existence. Manifestation. Liquidity sweep. So I did. Oh wait, let's not leak what I have already, because I want to make it into a video. But I am I do want to create a video over liquidity, and the video I'm going to create is going to be about time-based liquidity. But yeah, let's talk about liquidity sweeps, just because we are in basically if this turns into a liquidity sweep or not. Liquidity sweeps. Liquidity sweeps are when the market or when the algo takes out the recent winners and or when the algo takes out the recent winners, takes out the, not recent, I should say takes out the winners and reverses, or so how can I explain it when it reverse or continuation of liquidity sweep? Liquidity sweeps are when the algo takes out the winners and reverses, or uses that liquidity for continuation. Dang, that's gonna be kind of hard to explain. Sweeps or when the algo takes. So a liquidity sweep for continuation is something like, dang it, can I show this on the 4-hour time frame? Maybe on the weekly time frame I can show this. Okay, so technically, okay, I don't even have to, so this can be seen as a liquidity sweep for continuation. This right here, us retracing inside that fair value gap on the lower time frames, this fair value gap, or this candle's low, which creates the fair value gap, is a form of sell side liquidity on the lower time frames. It's just on the higher time frames right here, you see it as a fair value gap, but on the lower time frames, it's actually a sweep of liquidity to continue higher, if that makes sense. So how can I explain that? And like liquidity sweeps for a reversal. Dang, that's gonna be interesting. Takes out the recent winners and continues in the price. I'm just gonna say liquidity sweeps are when the algo takes out the winners, takes out winners and continues in a certain direction. Liquidity sweeps usually form with usually form in confluence with SMT. So there's always going to be SMT for liquidity sweeps. One indice will not take that high, and one indice will take that high for liquidity sweeps. Dang. What else do I gotta go back to my notes for this. That's just okay. I'm not worried. I'll just do this another time because I have to really dig deep into my notes, to this cranium. Point the breaker at 10:07 on NQ. I want to work nice to see you. I want to work nice to see you. It was nice to work what? I will to work nice to see you. 10:07. What is this? On the 1 minute time frame? I'm assuming he's on the 1 minute time frame. Oh. That right there? This, I mean, yeah, you can call this a breaker. Yeah, I mean, you can see that as a breaker. It's just for me, if I want to see lower prices, I would have to see displacement, but prices it's just like, look, it actually is just stuck between, like, it's just really awkward, very awkward. It's just this breaker right here, this 1 minute breaker. The reasons why I don't like using like order blocks and like breakers, this is just in my opinion, it's just because it's too subjective, if that makes sense. Like, this is occurring on the 1 minute time frame, but if I pull up the 5 minute time frame, it's just, you know, like, where did it go? Like, is that 1 minute breaker going to affect the weekly time frame? But I mean, I guess the 1 minute breaker could, you know, affect the lower time frames as of right now. It's just I prefer using fair value gaps because you can't, like, they're objective, if that makes sense. They're not subjective as like order blocks or like mitigation blocks or whatever, because someone's definition of an order block could be a little bit different. Like, will people see this as an order block? Some people could see this as an order block here, right here, just right here, purely off of because we had this down close candle and we displaced away from it. We created fair value gap, so when prices retraces back inside this order block, right, it should go higher. This is too subjective. This is why I prefer using fair value gaps. But I mean, I do note that, like you said, you pointed out that breaker. I did see it. It's just I don't base my analysis off, or I don't take entries off of breakers. But it's nice to use them for like analysis wise. Oh, I go to work. I don't know what those lines are in these charts, but we still have about 25 minutes left in this hourly candle. Yeah, bye ma.
Lát đánh răng rồi đi ăn pizza hay ăn cơm thịt nha. Có thịt kho đấy. Anh ở nhà lấy cơm đi em nhé. Ăn pizza rồi đấy, ăn nghe chưa?
Alright, so I'm gonna go a little bit silent. I'll still be here. It's just I'm gonna be. I will be probably just reading to just wait out this market here, do something with my time, and not just pay attention to the markets the entire time. And with that, I'll let you guys look at the 15-minute chart because it is the bellwether chart, and yeah. What's up, brother? Alright, we have 30 seconds left till this 15-minute candle closes here. Huh?
We don't have work today.
I don't have work today. Wait, why'd you say that out of nowhere? Huh?
I remember you said that.
Huh?
I don't know. I think I thought I heard you say I have work today.
I didn't say that.
But I was sleeping. I heard you. I was sleeping. I still heard you.
I didn't say I had work today, bro.
What time is it?
9:45. Basically 10 o'clock.
And when did I come into your room?
You came in here at 6:30?
Wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
Then when did I come in?
Like, maybe like 8:40?
No, I slept here for a long time.
Yeah. You did indeed, buddy. No displacement. No displacement at all. Alright, I just got a bowl of rice to eat. 15-second time frame. Jeez. Jeez, Luis, my friend. honestly don't even have a clue what these lines are, but it looks silver bullet here. I guess this is silver bullet time frame. Yeah. 10 to 11, close below. Where is that? I don't know what that means, but interesting PA, right? Very, very, very difficult. This is almost like a micro, whatchamacallit? A market maker model. See what we do here on this closure. It's just no displacement on lower time frames, continuous lower. So I don't know. I'd rather just watch tape read. Is there? Can I watch YouTube channel while I'm streaming? This should be okay, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna say F it. I'm gonna say we're gonna big ball at this. Just watch some YouTube. What should I watch today? Should I watch a fight? Johnny Jones Jones Jr. Bone. Let's watch a fight.
Condition of his life or not, Jones would like to test the cardio of Rampage. Switches his stance, throws the kick. Front kick to the body right away. And that's something that's very hard to deal with. Talking about that kind of reach. 11.5-inch reach advantage. Long legs, long limbs of the champion. Rampage Jones has even more problems with his reach because he has a boxing center attack, so he uses his arms more, whereas John Jones uses a lot of leg kicks and kicks from the outside where he's way away from the punching power.
And as he told both of us, Joe, he really worked his leg kicks with Mike win the job. Tries to toss Rampage aside. Good head movement by Rampage. Rampage is swinging offense again, trying to prove that he is still and will be for a while MMA's elite. Head kick again. Rampage would love to counter that head kick.
But Jones is so far away from him. He's using perfect technique. Nice kick to the knee there. Try again.
This is a Muay Thai attack here from Jones early.
Nice leg kick. Very nicely done.
And he's able to do all of this out of harm's way. 90 seconds.
And he has such a spectacular physical advantage across everyone he faces. Because of that reach, he can hit them from a place where they can't hit him. He is having his way.
He was looking for the chin. I like that teep. I like that on the knee. Buckling his opponent. Foot jab. Rampage closes the distance. A couple of those front kicks look very much like Anderson Silva Vitor Belfort, or at least working its range there.
John is just looking at the time to throw here. Time to throw or takedown or have something. Wow, the thing about him is you don't know what he's going to do. He throws so many spinning elbows and so many wild techniques. It's so hard to figure out what he's setting up for. Whereas with Rampage, he's setting up for a left hand or a right hand. That's a big advantage for John Jones.
That was one of the things talked about with Rampage. His victories come the same way. And there's that spinning elbow. Just like against Shogun. Perfectly timed. And he lands it. Under 30 on the clock here in the first round. You almost sensed that spinning elbow was coming. The same way he used it against Shogun back when he won the title in Newark, New Jersey. And can he get that high kick? Spinning. Wheel kick. And can he get that high kick? Spinning. Wheel kick.
And getting down and up and for a trip and Rampage defense. And Rampage has some very good takedown defense. As Rampage looks to land.
Big swing at the end of the round.
Big round for John Jones.
First round complete.
And here you see that spinning elbow. Look at this. Right to the top of the head.
Deep breaths. Let's climb that waterfall. That was an amazing round. Calm down. Now breathe, John. Nice. Let Greg talk. Let Greg talk. Give me that game for one. Excellent. Now, listen. You're fighting on his tempo. Use your tempo. He's throwing you down. You can wrestle with this cat. He's getting frustrated. Let's go.
Triggers are the important thing.
Tempo.
The triggers are the important thing.
Come on.
You're seeing them, you're blocking them, and you're not going off them.
Find your range.
The range is inside those triggers. It's inside every trigger.
Tempo work. Distractions, let's go. Distractions, let's go.
Find your range. Repeated over and over in the corner of Rampage.
Well, that's easier said than done.
Round two. And quickly he tries to take the center of the octagon as Rampage. And he wants to close the distance. Again with a head kick though. He knows as Rampage that he can't stand outside with John Jones. This is what he wants. He wants to make it dirty. He wants to beat him up a little bit and test him like no one has before.
So far, he really hasn't been able to connect. Nice knee to the body there by John Jones. Try that spinning elbow again. He's got a hold of the neck of Rampage. Rampage got to be careful here. Again, Jones is excellent. He chokes all sorts of different.
Good takedown submission, Jones. Just to throw the uppercut on the way out.
See that side kick to the thigh.
Such a good maneuver to keep your opponent at reach, especially when you're John Jones and you got the longest reach. Pretty much any fighter in MMA.
That was something that we wanted to see from Clayton for years, his leg kicks. Clayton, when he was with Colin Oyama, when he was training more Muay Thai, had some great kicks. He's a very powerful kicker. He just doesn't throw him very much, and because of that, his repertoire is limited, and it
kick aimed at the body of Rampage. He was able to get out of the way. 1-2 misses. Rampage just trying to get inside. He pushes forward there. Chase him down. The direction of Rampage. Bring the fight to him.
Close in about a minute here. No, there's no fair value gap for that can help. That I can use to target this 4 hour low here. So I'm just gonna, if we do end up taking the hourly low and the hourly low, that 30-minute low and that 15-minute low, I'm gonna just leave the charts. Probably just call it a day for the live stream. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna just close my charts here. We end up retracing into that 4-hour FG on the on NQ. So now we do have SMTs here. Yeah, with that, I'm